Okay, maybe it was just me, but this chapter felt very fast-paced for a One Piece chapter. Like, honestly, I did not expect for Jack to get handled in this chapter. Like, point blank, he was just handled. And for One Piece, that's kind of unusual. So I'm wondering, was there anything, like, above and beyond what's going on? You know, just Oda writing himself, if somebody actually told him to pick up the pace or something? Because Oda never really handles things like that. Like, usually, either they get into a big fight, and to be honest with you, I was really hoping to see Zoro versus Jack or some crazy shit like that. And as much hype as Jack has had, I kind of wanted to see a little bit more. I wanted to see more action. But then again, you got to think to yourself, okay, maybe Oda did plan this because we got that long flashback of Jack fighting the Minks and shit like that. So maybe that was him saying, okay, you know, I hyped up Jack. You're not going to see him in the present time fighting, but I'll show you what happened with him in the Minks. Because it's kind of like, ooh, I wanted to see more of Jack going in. Like, yo, oh my gosh. And the fucking mammoth, yo, a mammoth's tusk took out Jack and everything. You got to think, Jack is a big dude. He's a devil fruit user. He can't swim, so he's gonna probably sink to the bottom of the ocean. Like, Jack at this point, I feel as though in a way he's out the game, but then at the same time I'm not sure. Like, because logically at this point with everything that's going on, he should die. He should sink to the bottom of the sea. And it's so fucking ironic as well. Jack the Drought drowned. That's fucking hilarious. But I still feel as though Oda maybe has one or two tricks up his sleeve, because you got to think Jack is one of the high subordinates of Kaido. Kaido is one of the Yonko, you know, he's one of the 4 emperors. He's amazingly strong. So I don't feel as though, even though logically he should be dead, that he's gonna be out the picture yet. Maybe he's gonna get back up. Maybe he's gonna grab onto the fucking mammoth's legs and climb his ass up. Like, who knows? Momonosuke is definitely becoming more of a pivotal character, and it started off as like, get this annoying little fuckhead out of my manga, to, okay, you know, he's manning up even though he's a little kid. Now he even has this interesting power, which apparently his father Odin had. I want to know more about Odin. Like, we keep hearing about these great adventures of his father Odin and Roger, and it's like, damn, I want to know more about this Odin guy. Why didn't we hear about him beforehand? It's like, it's starting to get real interesting. And then Momo inheriting seemingly this power, because his father didn't speak to them, he could hear them, but Momo can do both, and it looked as though he could even see through the mammoth's eyes. So it makes a possibility even that Momo could stick with the Straw Hats throughout. I mean, personally, I think by Wano he's gonna go, and at this point I'm really starting to doubt that we'll ever get a permanent Straw Hat added to the cast again. But nonetheless, like, he's starting to be a lot more useful than he ever was, and I'm kind of glad that his character is actually having more substance than just being this little pervert that fucking smushes his face in Nami's tits. Kind of curious, what fucking crime could a giant ass mammoth commit centuries ago? Like, did he fucking rape another mammoth? Like, what could a giant mammoth commit? I guess maybe breaking down something or whatever. That's kind of something else that's interesting. I love how Oda sets these things up that kind of could be a story in and of itself. Like, what happened to the mammoth? What did he do that was so terrible that for the rest of eternity he has to keep walking and only move based on orders? And again, one of the things that really made me feel as though this chapter was very quick was Jack got handled and Luffy is off to the next journey. It's like, wow, like, Oda really wanted to get this done and truly go into the versus 4 emperors arc. Is like, Big Mom, here we come. But one of the other big things about this chapter, that ending, it makes you scratch your head. Hey, scratch Minapoo, scratch your head. Hey, no, but it really makes you think, what the fuck is going on? Because that clearly looked like Scratchman Apu's Den Mushi, the one that was talking at the end saying Lord Kaido. So you gotta think, either Scratchman Apu betrayed the Kid Alliance, or the Kid Alliance got absolutely wrecked and bowed down to him and, you know, are serving under him. I doubt they have an alliance for Kaido, because let's be real here, would Kaido need an alliance with the Kid Alliance? Like, he would not need that shit. So I doubt that it's Kid and them are working side by side. It would have to be under them. But Kid's personality, he doesn't seem like the type that would serve under anybody. So maybe Kid is imprisoned under Kaido. There's a lot of different theories, and honestly, that ending was another huge shocker. Is like, yeah, well, not necessarily shocker, because did you really think the Kid Alliance was gonna take out Kaido? No, you didn't think so. It's just a matter of what happened with the 3 of them. Did Scratchman Apu betray all of them, or is Kid dead? Like, I can't wait to fucking find out. And again, the versus 4 Emperor arc is coming, baby. It's like, Jack, move the fuck out the way. We're going to greatness. So an 8.5 out of 10 for this chapter. Very good stuff yet again. A little too fast paced, which is very strange for One Piece, but I ain't really complaining. Let me know what you guys think though. What happened? Why is Scratchman Apu working under Kaido now? Did they all go under him? Did he betray them? What is going on there? Also, what do you think about Momo actually being useful now, actually having this really rare ability? Because Luffy has the ability to hear the mammoth, but he can't speak back to him. Momo can do both, which kind of makes you wonder, like, is he gonna be around for the rest of the journey all the way straight through to the end? Because that's something really useful. And do you think Captain Jack is dead? This is it, this is done, you know, Captain Jack. He had a good run, but he's out of here. And did you kind of feel disappointed about Captain Jack? Maybe you wanted more Captain Jack. Personally, I am a little disappointed. I wanted to see more Captain Jack. I wanted to see Zoro go up against him, and him being one of Kaido's main dudes. It's like, ooh, Jack the Drought. Like, don't get me wrong, 1,000-year century-old mammoth fucking hitting you with its giant-ass tusk, that'll fuck you up, especially in the middle of the sea and can't swim and shit like that. But I wanted more Jack. Maybe we should have had a little bit of him climbing up first and fighting, getting knocked back down to his boat, and then the mammoth went in. Like, maybe something like that. And your overall thoughts of the chapter. One Piece heading towards non-stop greatness. And Oda, keep doing your thing. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk me on Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.